everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing part of my $25 prepping series where I'm building out the basics in 6 categories, and that's water, food, heat, lighting, hygiene, and first aid. Today we're talking about heat and what you can grab for about 25 bucks to stay warm or for heating food. Okay, but first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Ty, and I make apartment prepping videos here on YouTube. I prep on a budget and in small spaces. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So your first line of defense when it comes to keeping warm is obviously going to be clothing. So the first thing I picked up were these socks. Now that sounds basic, but keeping your feet warm goes a long way. If your feet are warm, the rest of you feels a little bit warmer too. So I picked up these black socks. I guess they're like athletic, maybe, I don't know. But I picked up these black socks from the Dollar Tree. They were $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. They come 2 in a pack. And they seem pretty thick, so I will put one in my to-go bag and I will put one in my car kit as well. After that, I also picked up some hand warmers. And hand warmers you can probably get just about anywhere. You can get them at Target, you can get them at Walmart, Lowe's. You can get them just about anywhere. You can toss a few into your to-go bag, put them in your car kit, or just keep them around the house. They're really cheap, light, and they're kind of perfect when you need quick warmth. You can get them as cheap as 98 cents. I believe they're 98 cents at Walmart. So yeah, you can put them anywhere, and they're good to go. Up next, I was thinking in terms of how you would be able to heat up food if there's a power outage or anything like that. No, I couldn't think of anything to actually cook food, but I did pick up a Sterno because you can actually heat up food. Like I said, it's not going to cook it. So this is where I mentioned in my previous video about having a balance of foods that can be heated, like soup and canned vegetables, as opposed to having foods that need to be cooked like rice and beans. With a Sterno, you can actually heat up things like your soup, your canned vegetables, that sort of thing. And a Sterno is just basically like a little can of gel fuel, and you can warm up your food, or it can even give off a little bit of heat if you're standing pretty close to it. If you use it indoors, of course you have to have proper ventilation, but yeah. So I picked up a Sterno with the idea of heating up food. Up next, just big lighters. You can never have too many lighters. Yeah, they can start fires, help with lighting candles and a power outage, that sort of thing. Up next, I bought this Firesstart. And I bought this specifically to just create fire. You can use it indoors or outdoors if you wanted to start a fire in a fireplace, if you wanted to start a fire outside. This goes a long way towards helping with that. Up next, this is a bivy. This is basically an emergency sleeping bag. It's lightweight, compact, and it reflects your body heat back at you. If you're familiar with the Mylar blankets that you see first responders use, this is basically the same materials, but a bivy, you can actually get into it like it's a sleeping bag. It's perfect for your to-go bag, or even to put into your car. I bought this for $13 off of Amazon, which technically puts me above $25, but they came 2 in a pack. And also I've seen some cheaper on Amazon, so you can get one for like $8 on Amazon. So I'm still saying it's $25. This haul is $25, even though technically that puts it over a little bit, but like I said, it's 2 in a pack. So yeah, that's the bivy. And finally, I have a window insulation kit. Now this prep is a little bit different because you don't even need an emergency to get the benefits. Part of prepping is not just prepping for disasters, but also prepping for hard times, I guess. And this is one of those preps that I think kind of could fit both, because in case of an emergency, you know, the power is out in the wintertime. Sure, you could put it up and it will help keep the cold air out and keep warm air in. But you could also put it up for the winter season, and it might actually help with reducing your heating cost in your home. So as a prep, kind of like a hard times prep, you could use this for that. So it would actually help you like stretch your money if you seal your windows for the whole season. It'll help that cut that cost. So anyway, that is everything that I did buy. So I have socks, hand warmers, lighter, fire starter, a bivy, and a Sterno, and a insulation kit. Now the socks were $1.25. The hand warmers you can get for 98 cents. The lighters were about $5.98, I believe, somewhere around there. The fire starter was from Walmart for $1.24. The Sterno I got from Target for about $4.89, somewhere around there, I think. The bivy, like I said, was about $13 on Amazon. And then the window insulation kit was about $5.98, I believe, at Lowe's. So it comes out around $25. I mean, actually it comes above $25 because of the bivy, but again, we're gonna call it 20. So some items that are not part of the $25 haul, but I thought I'd show you that I have this blanket, which I keep in my car kit. In addition, I also have some waterproof matches. I got these from Walmart a few weeks ago, but I don't remember how much I paid for them. In addition to that, I also keep the emergency thermal blankets. I have one in my to-go bag, my car kit. I even have one in my EDC, and I put them in the to-go bags for my mom and my niece as well. So those are just some additional items. Again, they are not part of the $25. They are going to be above the $25, but I thought I'd give you an idea of some other items that you could potentially purchase for cold weather. One of the other things that I do have, but I don't know where it is right now, I have a hot water bottle, which I think could also be really useful in cold weather if there's no power. Heavy blankets, Aldi, well, heavy blankets and even like throws. I noticed Aldi has their seasonal throws on when they have the seasonal throws in the store right now for like $4.99 or something like that. Thermal clothing, all of those things can really help stay warm in an emergency situation. So anyway, that is it for this video and my haul. Tell me in the comments what you'd add to your own budget heat haul. And also remember, this video is just one part of the $25 Prepper series. I've also, I've already done a video on water and food. I have some upcoming videos on lighting, hygiene, and first aid. So anyway, again, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great week. Bye-bye.